Freeze time for a second and imagine this moment. The battlefield is quiet. The smoke has cleared. Thanos is gone. The greatest war in Marvel history is finally over. We're emotionally empty. We've lost Iron Man. We've lost Black Widow. We're ready to say goodbye. Then Steve Rogers steps onto the quantum platform. He isn't walking toward another battle. He's walking toward an ending. He's holding a briefcase filled with infinity stones. Every stone ripped from time. Every stone threatening reality itself. The plan is simple. 5 seconds. He jumps. He returns. They close the timeline. The countdown begins. 5, 4, 3, nothing. 0. Hulk looks confused. Sam steps forward. Bucky already knows something is wrong. And then, quietly, on a bench beside the lake, there he is. Steve Rogers. Old. Calm. Smiling. That single shot broke the internet. And for years, fans have argued whether this was a mistake, a paradox, or a plot hole. But it wasn't. It was a perfectly executed ending hiding in the movie's own rules. Endgame's time. Travel was never magic. Most movies treat time travel like a toy. Endgame does not. It treats it like nuclear fuel. Hulk says it. Tony proves it. Scott warns everyone. Time travel is not free. It requires energy, coordinates, and Pym particles. No particles. No jump. And that rule never changes. So when Steve steps onto that platform, he isn't stepping into infinite possibilities. He's stepping into a fixed number of chances. Steve's mission was a one-way journey. The Ancient One tells Bruce something crucial. If the stones aren't returned, the timelines die. So Steve isn't just fixing mistakes. He's saving entire universes. Every return has to be perfect. Every second has to be exact. And here's the part Marvel never spells out. Steve was never promised a ride home. He was given fuel and instructions. That's it. The Pym Particle Trap. In 1970, Tony and Steve steal 4 vials of Pym particles. On the surface, that looks generous. But look closer. Tony uses 1 jump to get back. Steve uses 1 jump to get back. Now 2 vials are half empty. They only have 1 jump each left. So when Steve starts returning the stones, he has 2 full vials equals 4 jumps. 2 half vials equals 2 jumps. 6 total jumps. That's the ceiling. And now we count. The 6 jumps. That decided everything. New York. Time Stone, Mind Stone. That's 1. 1970. Tesseract. That's 2. Morag, Power Stone, 3. Asgard. Reality Stone, Mjolnir, 4. Vormir. Soul Stone, 5. 1 jump left. 1. And Steve knows exactly what that means. The mom. Steve stopped being Captain America. For his entire life, Steve Rogers never chose himself. He chose the war, the mission, the shield. He crashed the plane. He lost Peggy. He woke up alone. But now, for the first time, he has 1 final jump, and instead of going back to the platform, he goes back to her. Peggy. Not because he's selfish, because he's finished sacrificing. He makes that last jump knowing there is no return. No more fuel, no more portals, no more Captain America, just Steve Rogers. Why there is no Flash when he returns. This is the detail that proves everything. When everyone else time travels, there's light, there's energy, there's a ripple, When Steve appears on the bench, there's nothing, because he didn't arrive. He waited. He lived decades. He aged. He didn't break time. He followed it. Why Bucky already knew watch that scene again. Sam is confused. Bucky isn't. Because Bucky understands Steve better than anyone. That nod isn't shock. It's goodbye. Bucky knows Steve finally stopped fighting. This is why the shield goes to Sam. Steve doesn't give the shield to Bucky. Because Bucky still lives in the past. He gives it to Sam. Because Sam is the future. Steve isn't retiring. He's closing the book. This was never a plot hole. It was math. It was rules. It was character. Steve didn't disappear. He finished. So when people ask, why didn't Captain America come back? The answer is simple. He already did. Just not the way we expected. And sometimes, the longest journey is the most beautiful one. If this changed how you see Avengers Endgame, subscribe, and share this with someone who still thinks that ending made no sense. Because now you know. Steve didn't lose time. He finally got it.